Rocket League is dying? Let me watch this.
My life changed in 2016 when I discovered Rocket League, and 7,000 hours, 1.3 million views later, I am done. I now find myself with no motivation to make videos about a game that I believe is only going in one direction. So here are the reasons why I am
I can
leaving this
imagine.
game.
What are the reasons? Content creators, gameplay, voice chat. I mean, how can you improve on a game that is just playing with basically football with cars? It's like I feel like there are some limitations to what you can do really with that.
Game behind.
Reason 7, I'm old. Jesus.
Since Epic came in, no actual good content has been added to this game, and some content has even been taken away. The game is actually so dead and devoid of good content that, ironically, most channels' best performing videos are the videos
What is
so
this?
dead and
Month. Last 30 days. Holy shit. It had 83 million players. And it lost 5 million in July and 100,000 in month after that.
and devoid of good content that, ironically, most channels' best performing videos are the videos where they complain about Rocket League dying. And the second best performing videos, after all of these years, are still somehow these. 1 SSL versus 3 Grand Champion. 1 Pro versus 7 Grand Champions. 2 Pros versus 64 champs. 96
I mean, I don't know if this would be interesting content. Like, I played Rocket League for maybe I have maybe 400 hours. The point is, it was really popular in 2017, 2018. I had a friend that was really fucking good at it. He could go into the air and do some crazy shit. And I think that game has huge potential because it's like football with cars. It's like take two things that most young guys like kids young boys what do young boys want? They want cars and they like football as well. Well, although a lot of gamers don't like football, which is a thing, but I think that combination is it's a killer idea, I think.
Grand Champs versus 2 SSLs. Every champ I could find versus 1 Pro. But there's nothing to make. I'm not blaming the people who make these same videos over and over again. The game has lost content.
I think this is a L take. I think you can always create something new. If you look at Mr. Beast, how he does things, it's like he's just so good at cooking up something out of nothing. It's I think this is a bad excuse.
Since 2021. So how is the YouTube content meant to improve? And speaking of content creators,
Right.
I'm probably about to piss a lot of people off. But I don't care because someone has to say it. If you look at some of the content that is being uploaded by YouTubers, it's obvious.
Wait, what is this? Invisible Pro. Face of Rocket League is back. Nearly 20,000 hours of Rocket League, and this goal still surprised me. Oh man. I mean, it's really hard to quit game that you have put 20,000 hours of your life into it, you know? There is a term for this. It's called sunk cost fallacy. This is also a huge problem with Dota 2, right? Or MOBAs in general. It's like you can get so good at a game, and it's really hard to quit, because when you quit, it's suddenly all of the time that you put into it is wasted, right? It's no longer useful to you. And so you just have to keep going, because if you never quit, it never stops being useful, and it's this vicious cycle that keeps you in the game. And many people have problem with this. I think it's one of the huge factors why people have problems with quitting these skill-based games.
Of the content that is being uploaded by YouTubers, it's obvious that they're equally as tired of this game as I am. Lethamyr tried his little fucking heart out to create new content, and
See, like this is what I was talking about with the Mr. Beast stuff. Like, this guy cooks something from nothing and gets 4.3 million views. Like, how nice for him, you know? It's great.
Inspire the developers with new game modes. He is now making Noodle League. And 2 days later, he makes a video saying Rocket League is in desperate need of new content. You don't say. Musty evidently doesn't care about the game at this point. Picapixel, I don't know if anybody even remembers.
I don't
this
know
guy,
who these
but
people
he's still
are.
Making...
I played Rocket League last time in like 2018, but it's interesting for me to see like what's happening with the game. It's kind of sad that it's on this downward spiral apparently, because like I said, it has such a potential.
Great opening videos. Thanovich just straight up said I'm bored and left. Jazer barely uploads now. Sunless puts 10 times more effort into his history channel than his Rocket League channel.
Alexander's army consists of 47,000 well-trained, experienced infantry and cavalry.
Would you look at that,
Waiton,
guys?
He's actually quite good. I would recommend Waiton to anybody. Twitch content, I'm sorry, but Rocket League gameplay is naturally so boring to watch. Like, nobody would choose to watch this game. There's some good streamers, don't get me wrong.
It's football. It's football with cars.
Twitch content is embarrassing, and the numbers clearly show this. And TikTok content...
Okay, but numbers speak for themselves. Holy shit.
You need to Mew immediately. They've got the Riz in their favor. K-Dot tries to edge. Violent Panda Skibbity Toilets.
I don't like it over there. And then there's me. In 2021, I would scroll through Rocket League content and see it was all too similar, whatever channel you would look at.
Right.
So I decided to see if I could fix this problem, and in a sense, I succeeded. I made stuff that nobody had really seen before, but in another sense, I clearly failed. So 3 years later, I now realize why the biggest channels all put out the same content. There's no...
Well, often it's hard to go against the grain, right? Like if every YouTuber is using a certain like way of producing content, they probably do it because it works, you know. And so being creative, it's like you're putting all this effort into doing something that you are not so much rewarded for, and like everyone else just can copy your idea, which can be... I guess you can at least get credit for it, but it's hard. Like, making original content is hard, guys. That's why I watch these videos.
Nothing else to make, and it's the only thing that works. I'll keep it short. I can only play the same 5-minute game over and over and over again for so long. I will solo queue a few games a couple of nights a week, and without fail, my games will go like this.
Guys, I mean, these Rocket League chatters are insane, Oh my god, I love the Rocket League shit talk. I was living with the guy that was really good at the game, what I was talking, that he can go into the sky and shit. And they would like send him like such, like, they would go so over the top that you could make videos about it.
Black people.
What? At least you can say the N-word. In 2019, Epic came in, and at first nothing really changed that much. But recently they've made changes that tell me who their target audience is. Fortnite players. They lowered the ROCS age limit. They've brought out DLCs that I'd rather be caught dead.
Hold on a second. Oh, right. So that's a championship, right?
Than using.
Look at this.
I was like, who the
fuck
fuck cares about the... Like, who the fuck cares about, like, age restrictions on video games? It's not like you didn't play Fallout 3 where you were like 10 years old or something.
Can we get a racing game mode? No. Can we get a racing game mode? No. What about now? Nope. Please can we get a racing game mode? No. Okay, we know you've been asking for a while now, so happy to announce your very own racing game mode. But I get it. Epic knows that kids and Fortnite makes them money. I'm simply not part of the right demographic that Epic wants playing their games anymore.
I mean, yeah, like it makes total sense, because when you look at the idea, it's football and race cars, And it's like, this is the exactly what comes to my mind is a image of this like 8 to 11-year-old little boy, little young Rizzler, and he just wants to have fun, like, you know, with his little game, and that's exactly what I imagine would be the target audience.
The voice chat feature took so long to actually fix that ended up just being a culture of not using it on this game. That and we're all just antisocial degenerates. It kind of blends in with the idea of a lack of good content as well. Like, you look around on other games and viral voice chat moments have been key to like so many games' popularity.
I'm hitting my DMT cart right now.
Man, that was a fun video. It was almost the end of the video. The guy just went to say that he's kind of getting old and he's kind of getting tired of the game. Well, I hope you like this perspective of someone who played Rocket League in 2020 for like 100 hours. It's kind of sad to see this game go downhill so much, you know, because I think it has so much potential. And yeah, that's everything from me, I guess. If you're interested in gaming, I'm gonna be posting daily. I'm just gonna make content about anything that I find interesting, really. And if you stick around, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, guys.